Oh, that's the wrong screen. What's up with it, y'all? Oh, yeah, how's everything going? I'm gonna have to switch that one later. But yeah, ran across this video. I had to come talk about it. You know, if you're in Minnesota, please let us know if this is actually happening. Is this a thing? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, inquiring minds want to know, like, on some real. So it's this lady saying that the saying that Somalians have been basically attacking black people in Minnesota, and I'm like going, you know, I'm as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna go and just play the video. Ain't no use in talking about it. I'm gonna let her explain it because I don't want to, you know, say too much and get it wrong. You know, I want it to be right all the way around the board. But you know, hoping this ain't true because you know this is it's kind of wild, man. But well, you know, I don't know. Why would she have to lie? You know, the way I'm thinking about it. Also, why would she have to lie? So let's just go on and jump right in. Dang, I keep forgetting where my messages be coming from. So this one, let me just go on and turn that down, son. And then we'll start right here. But this is on how you say his name? Seiji Hito, the Second Coming channel. And he just had posted this and I was watching it and I was like, dang, I was like, man, I was like, I don't know, because I ain't heard anybody else say anything like this. But this person. So let's just go on and get into it.
Hey y'all read the caption right? I'm gonna wait for a few people to get on here so that I can say what I need to say, and I will post this as well so that you can see this a little bit later. But I need my folks. I need y'all to come on in. I need y'all to come on in. We got an issue up here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I need y'all to come on in. I need y'all to come on in. We've got an issue up here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I need y'all to come on in. Let's talk about it. Come on in. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and get started on this because I'm just catching wind of a lot of stuff. So there is an issue right now between the Somali community and the black community in St. Cloud, Minnesota. There's some gang called the DTS. I don't know if this is a Somali gang. I don't know if this is a black gang, but it's some clique or whatever, and there's about 40 to 50, maybe more than that, people who are claiming to be this DTS or whatever. Somalians are jumping out on black kids and black people in general everywhere, on bus stops, at the schools and everything. They're jumping out on them with guns and they're fighting them, okay? Jumping on them just because they're black. I need y'all to come on in because these are high school kids, middle school kids, and elementary children that are out here doing this, okay? My kids have not necessarily been involved in anything. However, my daughter, my youngest daughter, did start getting messages from some Somalian kids threatening to jump her, calling her and all that kind of stuff, okay? So this is an issue going on. My high school daughter, the school was shut down 3 times today. 3 times today because Somalians are jumping on black kids. Okay, there's another high school that had to shut down as well today because Somalians are jumping on black kids. Apparently, over the weekend, there was about 60 to 70 Somalian kids that decided to go to the park and jump on all the black kids. Okay, the injuries included a 6-month-old child. Okay,
Dang.
I need y'all to come in and pay attention to what's going on. My black community, okay, especially my family. Because I'm telling you right now, if anything was to happen to any of my children, I'm going to jail. Do you understand? I'm going to jail over my children, okay? I don't know what this issue is between the Somalian community and the black community up here, but it's bad. Okay, and I need y'all to come in because they're not talking about it. The St. Cloud Police Department is not equipped to handle this. They don't have enough staff. They don't have enough officers to deal with this. The schools are not equipped to deal with this. Okay, they're trying to get 50 to 60 Somalians off of one child. Okay, and this is happening in the schools every.
What the heck? 50 or 60? Like, man, I gotta see. I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper on this. That's
Single
wild.
day over the last couple weeks. Okay, this has been going on. Okay, it's been happening at the parks and things like that. I need y'all to pay attention. I don't know what the hell is going on with the Somalian community and why they have an issue with the black community. I don't know what the root of all of that is. But all I know is that there is a group called the DTS, and they are jumping out on black kids everywhere. Everywhere, okay? I'm going to repeat this for the people who missed the first part. The Somalian community up here is jumping out on all the black people up here, pulling guns on them and everything at bus stops, in the schools, and it has even trickled down into the elementary schools. Okay? I need y'all to pay attention to what is going on in the city up here, because they seem to keep a lot of out here under wraps. Okay? They don't like to tell about what's going on. But this is what's going on, and I'm sounding off the damn alarm to the people in the city, especially to my family and friends, because like I said, if anything is happening to my kids, I'm going to jail. And excuse my language, but I'm pissed. Okay, I am pissed off right now because my daughter is a black child in St. Cloud, okay, and she don't get into no mess. Okay, my daughter just spent the entire weekend, okay, at a convention for student council. She's not on that type of level. But this is what's going on out here. Okay, and it shouldn't matter that blacks didn't help them when ICE was going on. That's not our responsibility. Your immigration status and the things that you're doing out here has nothing to do with us. Okay, where was the stand up when we needed reparations? Where was the stand up when the things were going on in the black community? So that's not the issue. This is something else. Okay, this is just a straight racial divide. The Somalians up here are terrible to everybody. Okay, to everybody. It doesn't matter. They're disgusting. And I said it. Y'all are acting disgusting. Okay, for the ones that are not a part of that, you're not a part of it, okay? Just like there's bad apples in every other racial group, okay? There's bad apples in that group as well. But right now, it's out of hand. It's out of control, okay? This many kids pulling up on black kids and just jumping on them? Come on now. That's never okay. It's never.
Nah, it's not okay at all. That's why I said I want to, I'm going to have to do a little digging because, like, well, as I was going, like, I couldn't find nobody else saying anything about this, you know, or even talking about this, because that's just you know how we is, like, you know, we ain't shit going down. We be ready to jump
for any reason at all. My daughter is 10 years old. Why is she getting messages being threatened to be jumped by some kids that she don't even know? Okay, don't even know. That's how bad it has gotten. Okay, I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention because if I need one of y'all with my bed.
So did something happen to your child, or or whoever it happened to? Where they at?
Money, I expect for you to have it straight up. That's what's going on up here, and it's a huge issue. Everybody is exhausted. We're exhausted. Nobody's talking about this. This does not hit the news in the city. We don't even get Fox News up here as a regular channel. Okay, you have to pay for them kind of channels to even get that kind of news up here. Okay, so I know for a fact that.
You get Fox News on YouTube, but I'm going, what the hell, bro? I hope the Somalis ain't tripping like that. They like, what's going on in Minnesota?
Minneapolis is not getting the news from St. Cloud. Okay, but I need y'all to know that this is what is going on. Whatever this group is, DTS, whoever they are, that's what they're doing. No lie, pulling up on people at bus stops with guns because they're black. Y'all share this. I'm going to get off of here because I got things to do. Y'all share this, okay? For real. Share this because you guys need to know about what's going on down in the city, okay? I need my folks to ride at dawn when I make that phone call because that's how bad it's getting.
So let me just put it like,
I don't know if it's true or not. You know, I ain't the one to, you know, to try to like talk shit about it, because, you know, like, if it is true, you know, we gonna have our people back no matter what. You know, I hope it's not true. I hope it's not a thing, but if it is, you know, we gonna always ride for our own. So it's like, it's better that we know just in case, you know, because it's weird, like, looking at it from the outside, you know, if it was your child, you know, like one of our kids, then it'll be like different. You know, if it's your child it's happening to, you know, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm not gonna say that it's not happening. I'm just saying, like, me myself, I gotta see more, because I don't know that, you know. But if it is, yeah, you know, hell yeah, we like, what the fuck, like man, if it was happening to mine, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even been online. I'd probably already been locked up, to tell the truth. I probably would have already been locked up. If it was like one of my kids, oh yeah, like me, yeah, it's already a done deal. I'm going ham. I've been through that before, and luckily it wasn't the parent didn't try to harm my child, but that's what it made it seem like at first, and then we pulled up and it wasn't that. Luckily, but it was. I remember one time a dude pulled a gun on my son now, and because they was throwing water balloons. And you know how it is, like when you first hear that, bro, you like us black people, man, we gonna grab the heat, cock it, and go hop in the whip, and we pulled up fast. You feel me? Dude was explaining and shit. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, when it comes to playing with pistols and shit like that, man, don't do it. Not with mine. Not with mine. Like, it's always something, man. But to the Somalis, I hope it ain't true. I hope y'all get y'all act together, whatever the fuck y'all going through. You feel me? Because I ain't going to say all y'all is bad, but it is a lot of fraud going on across these states. And it's pointed at y'all type shit. It's pointed at y'all, but I don't get mad at me because I ain't out there committing fraud, and I ain't out there doing it. The finger ain't pointed at me. It'd be crazy because when the finger pointed at you, then you want to, oh, it's racism. Oh, it's because we're Muslim. No, it don't got nothing to do with that. It got something to do with fraud. Fraud, and fraud, and fraud. That's it. Period. All that other shit, man, they throw that out the window. Like, even with us, I ain't even gonna lie, even with us, if we do something, you're pulling the race card. No, if you doing something wrong, you feel me, they should be on you. That's just what it is. I hate to say it, but we gonna keep going.
Don't shoot me. I don't know why, but
don't shoot me. I don't really like don't shoot me.
It's something about, ever since that Trump Somali shit been going down, I don't like these people no more.
And see, I'm gonna tell you though, right? Even though, I understand a lot of shit going on, but it ain't no reason to hate like a whole race of people. But at the same time, it is a gang of reasons to hate a whole race of people. Like it happens, I ain't. Like, I don't do it, but I'm just saying, other people got reasons, and all I can say is that I don't do it, but I can understand.
Why Somalians live up there in Minnesota, because they claim they staying away from black African Americans. Did you know that? That's what they tell them in their country. Move somewhere really cold where African Americans are not going to be at. For real. They ain't never did nothing to me, but I don't like what Somalians say about American black people. I don't like that shit. In Somalia, they say it out loud, and in schools and in lectures and all kinds of shit like that, talk bad about black Americans. Really bad. I don't care.
While at the same time coming and trying to cosplay and trying to be us at the same time.
Black, and I'm scared to admit that
I don't know.
If you ever wonder why there's so many Somalis in Minneapolis, if you watched my video that's on my YouTube channel now, when I talk about the impact of American meddling, American Cold War proxy, Americans picking winners or losers in various different post-World War II conflicts, depending on Americans' interest in the region or in some sort of natural resource in the country, then you know that our refugee and asylum laws really are targeted to handling some of the instability caused by American meddling. So you have
Somalis hate black Americans. I never did. I just don't understand why. Well, I do. You feel me? Because it's coming from the white shit. So I understand why a lot of people hate us. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? If I wasn't one of you, I hate you motherfuckers too. I hate you too. I mean, you too damn good at everything. You feel me? Yo, bad. Stop being good at everything. Sit down. Sit down somewhere. Stop being good at basketball, music. Stop dressing all good. Stop doing all that. You know what the hell? Like, I'll be mad at you motherfuckers too. Like, if I didn't have your swag, I got lucky. I got I got lucky. If I didn't have your swag, I'll be mad at you too. Cause I got a cousin that passed away, right? And we used to call him Cripple Ron because he had the this hand right here was messed up. I don't know what it's called when they had the hand like kind of, and you feel me, like he was crippled. You like, but this month like my cousin showed us how to iron our clothes, how to dress, how to stay looking clean and neat. Like he passed away, rest in peace. But I'm just saying, like, y'all always had swag, man. That's the problem. That's the problem with situations. We need to let somebody else have some swag. Probably if we let them have it for a little bit. I told you, look, it's this thing. It's this thing called soul. Okay, everybody ain't got it. Think about that. Everybody ain't got soul. But we got it. Like, it don't matter which one of us. Who, like, when we breed or have a baby or whatever, man, it's just in them. Soul on the spot. You feel me? Soul. A lot of people ain't got soul. That thing right there is expensive, and it's captivating, and everybody, it draws everybody to us, because of that soul. And you're going to start, if you think I'm fucking playing, go out into the world. Everybody don't have soul. Everybody walking has a soul, but they don't have soul. Like, that's why everybody looks dull. When you look at black people, we don't look dull. We always look colorful and full of life. Like that, which is the craziest thing. Like, when you go out there, most of the people you see, they dull as hell. They're always, back straight, you feel me, all proper and shit, trying to be proper. And like us, we just, we laid back. We always in a good mood, you feel me, unless you get us out of it. Like, we always laughing, we always joking, we always playing around, like we got soul. I hate to say it, bro. And I'm telling you what we need to do. We need to package the shit and start selling it to everybody since they want it. We need to start packaging our souls and start selling it to people because they want the soul. And that's the one thing that I'm going to tell you they'll never get. You'll never be able to get it because if you wasn't born with it.
Somalis in Minnesota and Minneapolis, St. Paul. In the Washington, D.C. area, there's a lot of Eritrean and Ethiopians, as well as people from my native Sierra Leone due to post-war conflicts. In New York, Brooklyn, and also South Florida, you have a lot of Haitians. Cubans from post-Cold War are in Miami and South Florida. You can see a lot of Salvadorans in L.A. and also in D.C. Post-war Koreatown in Los Angeles has a lot of people there. Post-Iranian conflict, a lot of Persian people you'll find in West Los Angeles. For Iraqis, a bunch of Iraqis are in Detroit. A lot of post-Vietnam War folks settled in Orange County.
No, I'm not saying got a soul, because every person is like a walking soul. But that soul, that thing we have, the soul we have, it shows its way in so many good, blessed ways to where it kind of goes everywhere. Like, that's why, everything that we do, the different styles we come up with, the music genres we come up with, it goes everywhere. Because whatever we do, bro, like you got, whatever we do, we put it into it. We put so much of us into our music, into the way we dress, into everything that we do. It's like put it like okay, I'm gonna explain it like this so you better understand it. If you see like Somalis, or let's just say Somalis, They all wear the little Somali stuff. You know, they kind of, it be the same thing. You feel me? Like the little vest thing with the little, I don't know what them dress shirts called, them long ass was. They all, you know, dress like in the same fashion. You can take 10 of them, stand them up, they'll all look the same. You'll be able to tell. Like you can take 10 of us, and it's gonna look like you're gonna have you're gonna have a Los Angeles Laker, you're gonna have a Sacramento King, you gonna have, you feel me, a Las Vegas Raider, you gonna have a Dallas Cowboy, you gonna have so many different types of blackness that it's gonna be like, dang, you feel me? But a lot of other people, a lot of other races, it's not all the way like that, unless the ones that you see that are being like us. But when you look at them, they own thing. It's like, you know, it's almost like everybody follow the same thing. Everybody follow the same code. Everybody do the same thing. See, we are, man, bro, when we different, we just different. We not just different from everybody else. We different from each other. Like we a lot different from each other at the same time. Like it's like it's wild, bro, but it's dope. It's shit. It's just some dope ass shit. We just a dope ass people.
And then finally, that also dates back to Europeans. If you go to the Midwest, to Minnesota, or
we colorful.
Michigan, Dutch, don't you know? You're gonna hear a lot of Dutch accent, but that's from religious influx. And then in Chicago, there's a lot of Polish people. So in pockets of places around the United States, there are folks that immigrated from different countries. The United States is a nation of immigrants. It's founded.
You said FBA isn't real. If FBA wasn't real, you wouldn't even have to say that. Like if you think about it, you wouldn't have to say it.
I know. I recognize that there are already inhabitants here, and there are formerly enslaved people that came here. But outside of that, most people escaped or came to the United States looking for an opportunity. Then there's a lot of folks who settle here by chain migration. Once people come and settle, they send for their family.
America is the opportunity. A lot of people left because of what was going on in their country. Like that. A lot of people didn't just like, America is the place of opportunity. And okay, so that means that the people that come, they're just opportunists. That's it.
One infamous family that did that's Belarusian. The ancestors, I guess like 3 or 4 generations ago, of Stephen Miller's family escaped Belarus, where the Nazi regime was encroaching on their little town. And Stephen Miller's great-great-great-uncle came to the United States, settled, sent for his family. Now, by the time they went to go look back, I think it was something like 100 people left. The rest of them had been because of the Nazi. So don't make them think that the country that is a nation of immigrants, that has pockets of immigrants from all different nationalities, should be excluded. So that's if you're wondering why there's so many Somalis, because of our doing, and we recognize that. So we're like, okay, we have to fix this. Our laws, not just humanitarian, but also a recognition of we are a global world, we're global citizens, and we're a global society. Jay Lee.
Oh, it's crazy because I never tripped off of immigrants. Like the one thing that I can't understand is how you can be an immigrant and you can be in office. Like, if you I don't understand how immigrants are able to be in office, because now the laws that they are passing is for their immigrant people. They're using our laws to keep bringing their people in here as they're passing laws for those people. And I'm going to tell you, right, a lot of these white people that are standing up saying protect the immigrants, like the one lady that got caught in the Somali fraud scheme. She was white. She was the main fraudster in the whole thing. So maybe the problem ain't really the Somalis. They part of the problem, but maybe the problem starts at you white people, because you white people be getting money and putting them in position to get money, and while y'all getting paid too. So you would want to protect your paycheck, and the ones that are voting to keep you in office because of it's going to keep this money flowing, this money that they're making. That's how I look at it. I'm going, no wonder they would protect it. Gotta protect their money flow. If they money flow leave, they ain't gonna be getting that bread no more. And they might just be using Somalis at the same time as the Somalis using them. But they using them, teaching them the laws, giving them the game, and then, showing them the ways to get the bread. And say, hey, this is how I'm doing it right now. I'm telling you, we can get like 2 million. Hey, 100,000, because it start off low, especially when you're coming from a country that is going through that. It's gonna start off low, and then after a while, the Somali be like, "Hey, man, we need more kickback because you getting paid. You getting paid. Now I got it. It's like, man, now I gotta get paid too." Which is fucking barnacles, bro. That shit is crazy.
I have a question for you. If there was a black community that had stolen over $1 billion from our federal government or our state government,
we ain't got to even answer that question. If it was a black community making billions of dollars, they would have shut it down. Just making it. And they could have been doing it the right way. They gonna shut it down instantly. Period. You see what happened to Bill Cosby when Bill Cosby tried to buy a fucking company? Like, they gonna shut it down instantly. Then they gonna put dirt on your name.
what would happen to them? If people in Oak Cliff, Texas, which is made up mostly of minorities, black people and Hispanic people, what would happen to them? Do you think that anyone in our government would let them go for decades, stealing from Medicaid and Medicare to the level that we've seen Somalis do it in Minnesota? So for
hell no, I've seen people get welfare fraud for $37. You was getting $37 over what they supposed to get because they had a job or something.
all of the people that are saying this is a racial situation, let me tell you what racism would have done to this. It is no way that they would have let communities steal millions of dollars and billions of dollars in programs that were meant for autistic children, or programs that were meant to feed people when they said they were feeding, 3,000 people a day and they only saw 24. They would not have allowed this to happen if these people were regular Americans. If these were regular African Americans or regular Hispanic Americans, this would not have happened in our United States. But our Democrat Party wants you to believe. I have a question for you. If there was
she was about to go ham. She was about to go off. They cut her off. But hell no. If it was any one of us, Mexican, black, you'd have been out of here. Instantly done. You're in jail for a long time. Like, I seen one Somali dude, right? He got in trouble. I think he took he frauded the U.S. out of a couple million. He got a few months in jail. I said, dang. I said, see, that's our problem. See, we should, okay, you don't let us get over the right way. Maybe we should have frauded your ass too. You feel I ain't gonna lie. I'll do 2-3 years in jail for $2 million that I ain't gotta get back. Give it I'll do it. Come on, let's go right now. You feel me? Fuck that.
If you ever want,
he ain't gotta pay that shit back.
There is a major ICE operation happening in Minnesota right now, targeting Somali immigrants. And as somebody who was raised in Minnesota, I need people to understand something. Minnesota loves its Somali community. They are
now. See, white people. This is it's my message to white people. I don't get y'all sometimes. I don't get y'all. Y'all don't even like to protect us that's been here for the longest, but you will protect or try to stand up for the immigrants. We've been getting shot, pulled over, took into jail, all these different things by the police. And, a couple of y'all stood out, but all of y'all should have been standing up for us. Now, when this is happening to the Somalis, y'all be speaking oh, we got to help them. We got to save them. Bitch, where was y'all? This shit still happens to us, though. It still happens to us. Y'all don't speak on that shit. Y'all still, even if the other day when I did a video talking about racism, just talking about racism, right? Racism itself. People was coming in, oh, why we got to keep talking about racism? What you mean, why? Because it's still happening. People are still making videos in 2026 of people being racist towards them. But if we talk about it, y'all want to act like it's not happening with us. If you notice, it only goes on with us, though. Everybody, we talk about something, they hurry up and turn their back. They act like they don't even hear what the fuck we saying. But you on here trying to save people that are frauding the government and different things like that. They have the evidence. They have everything right there in front of you. But when you see one of us just get pulled over by the police and out the car, and the police got our whole car tore up, searching our car, what do y'all say? He must have did something wrong. Ain't no evidence. When one of us gets shot by the police, don't have no gun, no weapon or nothing, y'all say the same thing. He must have did something wrong. But you got people that are committing fraud, not only in Minnesota. This is the thing. We know it's going on all across the United States, but y'all are coming. Y'all try to save them. Like, y'all, what the fuck? What is wrong with y'all?
We're part of the state. And a lot of people being taken right now are here legally. Federal officials are launching a large enforcement action focused almost entirely on Somali neighborhoods in Minneapolis and St. Paul. They're sending strike teams.
How many of our neighborhoods did they raid? How many of our doors been kicked in? For shit that we didn't do or had nothing to do with. Like, think about that, though. How many of our kids have been stopped on the street, pulled over, just stopped because they was walking in the neighborhood because they black? But you talk, man, this shit, y'all be confusing me sometimes, white people. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. All right, wake up. Is it America first or not? Is it America first or not? Because it don't seem like it. Because a lot of y'all is coming out the woodworks trying to protect the immigrants that are not supposed to be here. But you don't come out the woodworks and protect the ones that are supposed to be here. That's been here with you. That's been standing up for some of y'all white ass when shit was happening. This shit is confusing. This shit is backwards. I'm telling you, this shit is hella backwards, bro.
And local leaders are warning that this could sweep up legal residents, asylum holders, and people with active appeals, and families who have been here for decades. And here's why that hits so hard. Most Somali Minnesotans came here legally in the 1990s and early 2000s after Somalia collapsed into civil war and famine.
What do that have to do with anything? It's not like that no more. It's like, what do that, like, okay, think about this though, y'all. Fuck that. I'm not holding back on this shit no more. Cause I'm telling you, sometimes y'all white people be confusing me. Cause if we bring up Jim Crow, if we bring up slavery, y'all tell us to like get over it. You know, why is you bringing that up? That y'all wasn't even this. Y'all got all these excuses. But why, when these immigrants that are taken from us come here and they do what they do and y'all try to save them, y'all begin to bring up what's going on in their country? Well, in their country, you know, this and this shit that happened to us happened right here. We don't have to go and look for it. We don't have to go and look through the files of another country. The shit that happened to us happened right here. And y'all don't never even want to acknowledge that. But you can actually acknowledge an immigrant that came over here, stole money, did all this shit, and then you can acknowledge what's going on in their country. Y'all, man, bro, white people, wake up. What the fuck, man? Talk to y'all people. Can y'all talk to y'all people? Can y'all get them on the track? Get them on track? I mean, I ain't gonna say it's all of y'all, but it do be enough of y'all, because a lot of y'all is out there protesting like y'all trying to say some shit. Y'all wasn't even protest. Man, I'm talking about through Rodney King, through so much shit I didn't see happen in my lifetime. And y'all always said the same thing, man. Maybe it was something they did. The fuck? We know they did something. We got the evidence. We have the evidence is right there. We have the evidence. We must have had did something. No evidence that we ever did. And then even when, man, this is
United States brought them here through humanitarian programs. They followed the rules and they started over from nothing. And Minnesota welcomed them. I saw it growing up. Somali families opened restaurants, markets, transportation companies, grocery stores, and small businesses that helped entire neighborhoods come alive. They work in healthcare, manufacturing, logistics, and food service.
See, white America, white motherfucking America. What the fuck is up with white America? Like, you motherfuckers is not gonna learn. Some of you white Americans is just not gonna learn. You not. You so fucking. Y'all so full of shit. I hate to say it, bro. Y'all, some of you white people is just full of shit. All right, you been protected and given so much and feeling like you above everybody for so long that you don't know who the fuck to save when something is happening. You've been so privileged. We need to take the white people privilege card. I'm telling you, we need to take the privilege card, throw that shit away, because y'all so privileged that it just got y'all thinking fucked up. Y'all thinking backwards now. If you thinking like this, you fucking thinking backwards. Because if it was the other way around and it was us and shit we was going through, y'all be like, yeah, lock all of them up. Get rid of all of them. Oh, that's what they did? Oh, they need to be in jail. And then it'll come out, we didn't even do the shit. Y'all won't even apologize. You won't even apologize. You just go about your day like nothing happened. Like, y'all, man, we need to take y'all fucking privilege card and throw that shit in the trash. All white people, y'all, from this day forward, yo, he fucked it up for all of y'all. Y'all privilege card need to go to the trash, okay? Y'all don't need no more privilege. Y'all don't know what to do with it, all right? Y'all been using it wrong for all these years, and then you've been even using it against us for all these years, okay? You feel me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I don't even mean to cuss, but I'm just going, what the hell, bro? This
the folks they need to be watching, they let them run amok. Now they got big problems on their hands. It's like, now, have you guys heard that the Somalis are claiming that Minnesota was promised to them 3,000 years ago? And it's like, how is that even possible? The math is not mathing in this case, because Minnesota was only formed in 1858, I believe.
They said Minnesota belonged to them. See, that's all the more reason. See, and I don't know if white people, if y'all heard that. Did y'all hear that yet? White people, to my white partners, you know, I got a lot of white friends. I'm just saying, did y'all hear that yet? They feel like they own Minnesota is theirs. You feel me? I don't. What the hell? Like,
and America is only a little bit over 200 years old. So what are you talking about? And how you just gonna bypass the whole group of people who were here before the Mayflower? I don't care what y'all was told. I'm gonna just chop it up to them joking. This has to be a
white people sprinkled a little. White people, hey, white people, y'all need to stop sprinkling white privilege on people. I think that's what it is. Remember how Tinkerbell, when she came to Wendy, you feel me, with Peter Pan, and Peter Pan grabbed her and did like this and sprinkled some the levitation on her so she could fly. See, this is what y'all white people be doing. Y'all people come and people be here and y'all be sprinkling a little white privilege on them, and then they start thinking like a white person and thinking they're white and start thinking like y'all. And they're not. And it's like, bro, stop. See, that's why y'all privilege card It's getting revoked. I'm telling you, y'all need no more privileges. Like at all. Y'all just messing
Corny, bad joke. You guys can't be serious. When I first ran across videos of them saying that, I was just looking dumbstruck. Like, what?
I bet you was.
Oh my God. Also, they have been watching Minnesota and the Somalian community for a minute because they saw that some Islamic groups were targeting the males because they were recruiting them. So they've been on their radar for a minute.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I hate to say it. I guarantee you the FBI know that these people been scamming money for a long time. I'm gonna tell you, FBI is some weird motherfuckers, right? Hella weird. Cause look, like how you gonna have the whole report on the Dr. King assassination? How, on any assassination or anything that ever happened, how you got all the information on the shit, but you didn't stop it? Like, you didn't stop it though, but you got all the information. You know everything that happened. Because you was there the whole time and you watched it happen. The FBI is some bullshit to me, bro. Because I guarantee you, they know these people been scamming. But the cold thing about it, like I said, the white lady played a big part. So, yeah, you know, they got to protect their own.
But check this out.
Yo, Minnesota was promised to us Somalis 3,000 years ago. And if you disagree, you're an anti-Kushite bigot.
A lot of Somalis don't know this, but the name Minnesota actually stems from two Somali words. One being Minan, which comes from the southern dialect of Somalia, which means home. And the second is Sota, which is like, Sota, there she is. Home, there she is, Minnesota. So technically, we actually are the natives here.
Those who bless the Somalis will be blessed, and those who curse the Somalis will be cursed, according to Genesis 42. You know, Minnesota was promised for the Somalis 3,000-4,000 years ago. This picture is clearly proof. These are the founding fathers of Minnesota. His name is Abdullah Muhammad Washington. You know, you can't tell it. It's not edited. You can't argue with it. What I say, what the Somalis are saying. But that's the truth. Minnesota belongs to the Somalis.
Look, I'm going to just say it like this, bro. They need to just deport them. Just deport. Like, let's start from square one, all right? I don't like having nobody arrested, but I'm just saying, you know, just like get them all over. Let's start from square one. Let's start this shit all over again, all right? Because I don't know. The fuck is y'all talking about, bro?
It's a promised holy land for them. This picture you see right now, his name is Abdi Farah. He was welcomed by the natives. They ate dinner and everything together. They had something called a Minnesota Tea Party.
Now, I've seen several videos a few days ago where people are talking about how they're claiming Minnesota is their promised land. And then I've seen some articles saying that it's a satire, like they're talking like the Jews and how they say something is their promised land. Now, I'm at this point, as I was editing this short, I was listening to their clips and I was like, yeah, this has to be a joke. Ain't nowhere in the world. I've never, ever heard Minnesota being associated.
But if you think about it, people, this is one thing that I do understand about land mass and being on the land. The people make the land. The land, you know, like that's it and that's all. So I mean, maybe they just, you know, it's like, and probably coming from Somalia to here is like probably like like us going to the moon. Like when we went on the moon and we planted the American flag, that's what they did. They came over as soon as they got there. They just planted their flag in the ground. I don't know what the fuck.
With them in that regards to being a promised land to them.
It's not though. It's not. They know it's not. I hate to say it.
Nice. Also, Genji.
The government of Minnesota, that's a Somali thing. There's no Somalis. There's no Mexican. There's no Indian. There's no Chinese. We all Minnesotan. We stand together for Minnesota, and we show the world that Minnesota nice. Has changed Minnesota into what?
Sure, if this dude is a comedian or if he's actually serious about running for governor of Minnesota, because I checked out his page and he has a really big following, and this is not the only campaign, I guess you could say, style video that he has on his page. because I just had to look, because I'm like, there's no way that this dude is serious about running for governor. Like, my first thought was, is he on crack? I mean, I know his lips are cracked, but is he on crack? I mean, it's given streetwalker, you know, trading the back door, if you know what I mean, for a rock. It's giving that type of energy. Ooh, I mean, Somalis, y'all PR is getting worse and worse. And I'm not even saying that to throw shade, but this is a bad look. Like this Abdi Razarek or whatever his name is, that's a bad look. I swear, y'all, I really think that we living in a twilight zone. Like this world.
Hey, when we was going earlier, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna like, we living in a straight illusion. I don't know, and I don't think anybody has control over the illusion. I think it's being ran by many different people in many different ways, but this shit can't be real. Half the shit that go on, you go, this cannot be real. What the hell is going on with people?
Like this, we must have shifted dimensions or something where we just in a whole timeline of just foolery. This can't be real.
Not foolery, buffoonery.
Hey y'all, what is going on in Minnesota? I just saw a black man with a fur coat on cussing out ICE. Now I get why everybody's upset right now because they killed someone. Rest in peace, Renee Good. But what I'm trying to understand is why they were protesting in the first place. Do they think that this is a Black Lives Matter situation? Because it is not. Somalis will be the first one to tell you that they are not black, okay? They don't even consider themselves African. They said we are Arab, okay? Secondly, these people stole from you. Not only did they steal from you, they stole from your children. Got on TikTok and bragged about it, boasted about it, laughed about it. Then went on press conferences with diamonds on talking about fraud is bad. Had a whole kiki about it. Plain in your face. Okay? Why were y'all out there protesting in the first place? Black Minnesotans, come to the front, come to the front, come to the front. Other Minnesotans, come to the front. Let me know what's going on. These aren't the white people that I grew up with. What are y'all doing? These people are going to jail. Stop trying to fight it. Hey, y'all, what is going on in Minnesota?
These Somalians out of Minnesota, they flew into Alabama and went to Selma, and they're starting to protest.
But the movement has transformed from them and then to us and now.
This was hilarious. This was crazy.
Our time has come to defend our rights.
So Selma was during the Civil Rights era. Black Americans.
You know what? You know what's even wilder about that happened is the fact a lot of people tried to make it seem like it was AI.
Americans fought for the right to vote and have a say in the politics that shaped their lives. We even risked our lives during that peaceful march. They were brutally attacked. We were brutally attacked by police forces in what has become known as Bloody Sunday. I find it interesting how, you know, they love pulling out these old correlations, these old rhetorics of everybody being one when it's beneficial for them, right? But when it's a regular day, you don't see this type of energy. When it was the Somalians pulling scams in Minnesota, $8 billion scams, that was only for the Somalians.
Man, 8 billion though, bro. 8 billion? 8 billion. They could have, Somalis could have paid reparations.
They didn't spread none of that wealth.
Y'all had 8 billion for them to steal, just laying around. Like, you got $8 billion and it's laying around for them to steal, and then you don't even miss it. Like, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, $8 billion laying around somewhere, just waiting to be stolen. Like, you didn't miss it after the, 500 million. Like, after $1 billion, what kind of money is sitting in that account to where, like, that much money can be taken and it's just going and don't nobody know where it's going? Like, that part is just wild to me.
When they got that scamming operation, they ain't put nobody on. Not saying I wanted that money.
I did. You know you wanted to say it. Look, I wanted some of it. Like, put a couple M's in my bank account. I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, I'm just saying though. But no, that's a lot of money, bro. Like, you know, we be lit if we see $5 missing from the account. It's like, wait, hold on, $5. Wait, hold on, I could have sworn that's $5 missing. Let me see where I spent that shit at. It's like $8 billion though.
Black Americans, we want anything to do with it. But at the same time, you did that purely for you, for yourself. Where was the rainbow correlation in that? Where was the unity rainbow push correlation in that? Where was the unity, let's build our communities all together? Where was that? Instead, you build your own little Somali town in Minnesota. You hire your own.
That's a lot of dollars.
You don't share no business with nobody else, and you're pulling fraud. Right. When I go inside a Mexican restaurant, I don't see Black American workers. And not saying that we should work in those areas or industries. Not saying y'all should work in a taco restaurant.
Man, why he had to say that? Why did he have to say that shit? Because, you know, me living in San Diego, I have been to a lot of Mexican restaurants. Like, Mexican food is like some of my favorite food. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. It just is. But I have never seen, and I want to say, yeah, because there was a black girl work at Roper Tito's, but nah, she Jamaican. Like, I never, ain't that some shit? Like, I have never seen or can recall a black person, not no FBA, no Black American working at a Mexican restaurant. I don't ever recall that.
Chinese restaurant.
Hopefully it comes.
You don't see no Black Americans working in no Chinese restaurant. Right. Where's the correlation in? We have Asia Town, Chinatown.
That is true. I ain't
I'm
seen
just
that
not
one
understanding
either.
where's the rainbow push correlation when it's time to spread wealth amongst Black Americans.
It's in the sky.
It's nowhere to be found. But as soon as these groups of people run into a problem like immigration laws and policies, now they're going to our historical marching grounds, using our rhetorics of unity when they don't practice, these immigrants, they don't come into this country and practice no unity with Black Americans.
Hey, you know what? You know, I don't have anything against gay people or nothing, but how the fuck did they get the rainbow? And like, I thought that was God's. I thought God did that for people to let them know that he wasn't gonna flood the earth no more. So how did they get the rainbow? Like, the rainbow ain't even the same no more. And you know, God don't like that type of play right there. But I'm just saying, how did they do that? They just, why? Rainbows ain't the same no more. Every time I see one in the sky, it ain't, you know, I don't get all pumped up like I used to no more. Because it just look, you know, I don't know. But, you know, maybe it's just me. I don't know how they got that rainbow, but I'm telling you, God might be mad. He just might.
A hill that I'm willing to die on, and I'm waiting on the Afro Avengers to be up in my comment section with the same wash, rinse, repeat statement of, it's always a Black woman trying to tear down a Black woman. It's always crabs in a barrel. Why can't we support one another? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Go find your baby daddy or something. Anyways, the hill that I'm willing to die on, and in my honest opinion, one, the voting ID law really needs to pass. And two, I think Ilhan Omar needs to be investigated, impeached, and thrown in jail. Is since Minnesota's corruption and fraud has been.
This is the one thing that y'all like we don't understand is it, you know, like Ilhan Omar and a lot of other politicians that took money. Like, they showed this shit on The Simpsons a long time ago. Remember, like, it wasn't the Simpsons movie. It was when Marge, you know, ran to be in office because she wanted to change things. And then you remember they gave her the money and she got that fur coat, you know, because they stopped them from dumping in that lake. I think that was the movie. And then they start giving her money. They start giving her kickbacks, and she start letting them, you know, do what they wanted to do, the other people. Like, and I think that's how it be with a lot of politicians. Once they get in, they have the right, you know, plan to try to do some things. But once you get in there, you find out you really don't control shit. You don't run shit. The ones in control has nothing to do with you. So then they start getting the money and then they forget about everything they was going to do. It's like, shit. Yeah, you know, this is how it works. It's like, that's a system. That place is a system of its own, and it's ran a certain way. It's ran a certain way. You think you gonna come in and change the system that's been running the way it's been running forever? You feel me? Like you think the two people that they put up, you think they ain't approached these people before they even started making their journey to be in office? You think they ain't approached them like how we say how they do when you're about to be a rapper or something, and they approach you and they say, oh yeah, you gonna be big, you know, you feel me? Like it's a couple things you gonna have to do, you feel me? Your ass gonna be hurting. But I'm just saying, you think they don't get approached too? You think the program ain't ran down to them or taught to them before they even get in office? Like, it's the same thing, bro. This shit all the same around the board. It's all the same around the board. So if they get on her, you know how many people she know that then did some shit? So if she go down, man, the ship gonna sink. Everybody else gonna fall with her that had a part, played a part in doing anything. You know, it's gonna have to be a full investigation. And that investigation is gonna be like opening up the Epstein files and seeing all these different names in it. And everybody gonna be stoked like, wow, you know. No, these motherfuckers always been doing this shit. And they always been fraud, and they always been getting over. They always been stealing the taxpayers' money. It's not nothing new. It's not nothing new. It's just when somebody else get in the game and they get to playing it. And now, you know, she got a lot of backlash because she was Somalian. So that's why I got brought up. But you see, ain't nobody doing shit about it. About her husband's company, about her marrying her brother, about nobody's going to do shit. I guarantee you not. Because they're going to have that shit going to run so deep. Her will be just the start of the whole scheme of things. It'll just be the start, bro, of the whole scheme of things. And this is a lot of people will fall.
Blown clean out of the water, thanks to Nick Shirley. Something told me, go take a look at the year Ilhan Omar got elected into Congress in 2018. And let me show you. There's a significantly large Somali community, and, you know, liberals in Minnesota don't care that billions and billions of dollars of taxpayer dollars have been embezzled and stolen clean from underneath their nose, and they just have a laissez-faire attitude. I took a look at the voting record in 2018, right? So it's three sets of numbers that I looked at. First, what was the voting average in the 5th district where Ilhan Omar represents?
About 64%, 69%.
And what was the overall voting average for the entire state of Minnesota? 69. And then what was the voting average nationally?
What the fuck?
Now, this is all speculation.
Now, that goes back to what I said. Like, think about it, right? So, let's say Ilhan Omar have the Somalis backing her. Whoever she's, like, in cahoots with, they're going to back them too. So it's like, you know, though I'm telling you, these motherfuckers don't be wanting to lose them votes. It keep them in power. There's certain, that's why I said the privilege thing got to be taken away. It has to be, because they use that in the same way. That's why, you know, if she backs the other people that Ilhan Omar going to back, that's who the people gonna vote for. That the people that vote for her and support her gonna vote for them too. It's like, this shit is a big ass game. And as it's going on, you know, they think we dumb though. It's like, we not dumb. I hope we ain't that dumb to where we think and we believe these games they be running on us. They've been running them for so long that, like, they doing it in the open now. They do it right in our face. They don't even try to hide the shit, bro. They don't try to hide it no more. They don't have to, because everybody already programmed to go along with whatever they saying.
And my hunch is all surface level, right? But I would not be surprised that if you follow the money And if you follow the paper trail, that my speculation might actually be true, considering that, I don't know, liberals up in Minnesota seem to turn a blind eye over the fact that $9 billion discovered to date has all been stolen.
Yeah, they're going to turn a blind eye because they part of it. Some of them got part of that $9 billion. You feel me? Like, come on now. Like, if they, I'm going to say it again, if they actually go in and they investigate, it's going to be deep like the Epstein files. It's going to be a lot of people that's in office that was partaking in what was going on. I guarantee you. So they're not. They already know. That's the cold thing. They already know. I guarantee you they already know.
And it's fraudulent.
It's been going on forever.
That a member of the Minnesota House was killed along with her husband when she tried to report this.
Exactly.
And it just would not surprise me at all, considering that members of the Somali community have already admitted to stealing taxpayer dollars, right?
That's just crazy.
But it's just kind of interesting that when you put one and one together, it's like, would it be shocking if her district that had the largest voter turnout happened to be individuals who weren't even eligible or qualified to vote? And this is why you hear so many Democrats and liberals crying about, oh, we can't pass the SAVE Act because it's going to disproportionately disenfranchise Black people, as if Black people don't have an ID.
Man,
Oh,
they gonna try to always protect their shit. They got to, bro. They, in order to keep theirs winning, like they slick.
it's going to
They ain't that
affect
slick.
married women and keep them from voting, as if married women have already provided documentation of their name change. It don't take much. All you got to do is provide a marriage certificate, a copy of your social security card, and that's it.
Yeah, it's slick. They already spent the money, so the money can't stop flowing. They got to do whatever they can to keep that money flowing. Like, they have to. It can't stop because, you know, a lot of them just spent that, you know, from that. They spent that shit already.
Along with your ID. You don't necessarily need a birth certificate. But it's just wild to me how all of a sudden there's this huge interest in protecting illegal immigrants versus protecting our borders. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that Minnesota has been exposed for corruption and stealing billions and billions of dollars, and that Ilhan Omar is actually a part of it, it probably would have gone unnoticed. But considering that her net worth has pretty much 20x its value in such a short amount of time, it would not surprise me if her seat in Congress was bought by illegal votes. And that is the hill that I'm willing to die on.
Illegal votes with stolen money. Illegal votes and fraud money, huh? It don't matter. She in there and ain't nobody getting her out. I guarantee.
So even though all this fraud is happening in Minnesota, it just seems like the state loves fraud so much. That
now, this is what I'm saying right here, bro. I'm glad I got to this. Said Minnesota just gave Somali fraudsters even more access to fraud.
Going to be creating more and more programs in the future. They just created another program to give Somali fraudsters hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, it's absolutely insane.
And now breaking news from 5 Investigates. We've just learned the state legislative auditor has launched an audit into a nearly $100 million small business grant program.
This comes after months of reporting by our Ryan Raish, who's been exposing serious red flags in the Minnesota Promise Act. And Ryan is here right now with more on this major development.
Yeah, guys, big news here. Tonight, the legislative auditor is ordering a full performance audit targeting internal controls at DEED, the agency in charge of oversight, which still has not responded to our questions. Tonight, DFL State Representative Mohammed Noor is responding to months of reporting by 5 Investigates.
Anytime that there's a concern in any program, we need to look back and say,
look, man, just because you spelt your name differently, you're not run. That don't run by me. Mohammed, no, I'm not falling for that. Anyone that's got Muhammad in their name, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming he an immigrant. I'm assuming, not, you know, just by the way you can. I'm just saying.
As a fraudster. That's where we're at now. Okay. What is this program? This is a program that's supposedly supposed to be helping failing businesses in Minnesota. They can ask for a $50,000 grant, $50,000 grant. So they say to the state, hey, we're failing over here because of Trump's economy and all this BS. We need some money. So the state will literally give pretty much any of these companies, will give literally any company $50,000 to help boost their to help these companies survive. Well, I told you guys, and I made a video about this when this program first came out a couple months ago. I told you this was going to be overrun with fraud like that. And guess what? Here we are, just I think 2 or 3 months into this. It's already overrun with fraud, and now they have to get an auditor involved in this. And yes, they just passed legislation to get an auditor into this program.
If you notice, they set themselves up so cold. Look how they did it though. Like when all the stuff happened with the fraud shit, right? All their businesses started to fail. This was their thing that they were saying. We're not making no money from our businesses anymore. Our businesses are failing because of this thing that's going on. They set themselves up so cold. Now it's like, okay, if your business is failing, we gonna put this money up so you know y'all be able to take some money out for your business. Like they already been getting money for the business. Like, hey, man, these people, what the hell is going? Like, what the fuck? We not seeing this shit?
Wait a minute. This was not the legislative
Even Ray
intent.
Charles.
Created the
Watch how they cover this up, though.
Minnesota Promise Act in 2021 and acknowledges now that it needs to be tightened up. He says the program went through several changes before State Senator Bobby Joe Champion brought it across the finish line in 2023. Champion told me this during our first investigation in March.
What the fuck, bro?
We know that there's no fraud.
I saw this interview and I did a video on this. I knew this dude was lying. I knew he was lying through his little snivelly little smile right there. So even though all this,
I can't do it, bro. This is too much. Like with as much as we've been through as black people in this motherfucking crazy ass country, right? As much as we've been through, this is the thing that I can't understand. How come they never did that for us? Like think about that, right? This why, a lot of black people got their own business and this and that, but we never had shit like this. Like they would never turn around and put $100 million to the side in order to help black businesses. And this is what makes me mad because I'm going, ain't none of our people, there ain't no FBA motherfucker in office. No, like, what the fuck? Where's our people at that's in office? I know and it's probably we just didn't want to play part in all the bullshit, but I think it's about time. We need to start getting our people in the office, bro. Like, we have to, because this shit is ridiculous. You don't have nobody in office going, well, because the blacks, we ain't been through so much. Let's put $100 million to the side so they can be able to get business loans and do all this stuff. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? This shit is ridiculous. White people, we got to revoke y'all privilege card. Cause y'all just sharing the motherfucker with everybody. Y'all don't share it with us, but y'all share it with the immigrants. To where when they come, these motherfuckers start thinking they white. They live life like they're white. They literally come in this country. Y'all shake their hands, welcome them, give them a gang of money, and they walk around thinking they fucking you. And y'all okay with that shit. That shit is ridiculous now. It's like, come on now. Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on, man?
What's the word, y'all? Hey, them Somalis in Minnesota be having this bitch lit. It from the food to the parties to the music. They be shooting shit up like they really crazy. Like they run Minnesota damn near. Like the Somalians run Minnesota. Like they the reason why the murder rate is up. Like they
No, don't say that. Don't say that. He said they the reason the murder rate is up. I thought it was always black people. Damn.
The reason why the murder rate is up. You feel me? So I'm gonna give y'all the top 5 Somali rappers to listen to in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I don't even want to hear it because I don't listen to Somali rap. I'm just saying, I don't want to hear it. So now they making music too. We gonna blow them up in that too? Like what the like? For reals? We just gonna give them everything. What the hell is we doing, y'all? We better.
But most of us are afraid we're about to lose our home.
Stop this shit.
Not because we're gonna get kicked out, because again, most of us are American citizens, but because when we look at America, we're seeing it slowly dismantle into something that is not recognizable, that America is losing its Americanness, right? Not in the same way that MAGA says it. No. But because like, it is just slowly becoming something that we don't recognize it to be America, right?
So that video is simultaneously enraging and hilarious. That is Nadia Mohammed. She is the youngest Muslim mayor in the country. She's born in Somalia, and she is the mayor of St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
What the look, bro, I'm gonna tell you again. No, she is not. No, she is not. Like, what the hell is wrong with us, man? Like, for real?
So that video is simultaneously enraging and hilarious. That is Nadia Mohammed. She is the youngest Muslim mayor in the...
We don't recognize...
The youngest Muslim mayor? The youngest Muslim mayor? Oh, yeah, who voted her in? Her people. Her people. I'm going to tell you, this is what's crazy about it. I'm going to be real with it. Look, white people, this is for y'all. See, that's why when one of us try to get in office, y'all never want to vote for us, but y'all vote for people, for immigrants. Like, you literally putting immigrants in office, and you wonder why money is being stolen, why it's so easy, because they playing many parts of the what is wrong with us, man? What the hell is wrong with us? Because I guarantee you, or let's take a white dude, can he go to any other country and become mayor or play in their politics? Like, you can't even buy property. You can't even become a citizen in most countries. But you telling me you can move over here and you can jump right in office in the politics and that shit is okay? Yeah, I'm scratching my head. Because I'm going, this is clearly something is wrong.
Recognize it to be
wrong.
America, right?
So that video is simultaneously enraging and hilarious. That is Nadia Mohammed. She is the youngest Muslim mayor in the country. She's born in Somalia, and she is the mayor of St. Louis Park.
Man, did you hear that, though? What the fuck, man? I don't know which one of our people need to go in. What the hell? She was born in Somalia.
Hilarious. That is Nadia Mohammed. She is the youngest Muslim mayor in the country. She's born in Somalia, and she is the mayor of St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I mean, I get it.
No,
version of America.
You didn't say that. I'm trying to make it say something different. So that video
is simultaneously enraging and hilarious. That is Nadia Mohammed. She is the youngest Muslim mayor in the country. She's born in Somalia, and she is the mayor of St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I mean, I get it. Her version of American is people like me not saying a damn thing as Islam takes over our cities. People who are related to founding fathers.
Brother.
People whose families...
No, she did not say that shit. It seemed like it was okay.
...families helped found this country. People whose families have fought in every war. And we've been trained to think if you say that, you're the bad guy. You're the racist. You're the nationalist. Not, hey, you know what? It's a normal level of concern to wonder why the Council on American Islamic Relations in Minnesota and their state AG, who also happens to be a Muslim, Keith Ellison, seem to be in on this storming of the church. Why that group organized a mob just the day before that to attack Somali fraud protesters. A normal level of concern to wonder why there's so much Somali fraud. And I'm not even trying to be mean. Somebody told this woman and her family that this is the land of opportunity when they got here. They didn't tell them that if you commit massive amounts of fraud in your community, that eventually there's going to be some blowback from the rest of the citizens of the country. So yeah, Nadia Mohammed, mayor of an entire city in my country. Things may...
Man, I'm so tired of this shit, bro. I don't know if I can watch another one of these videos. What the hell is wrong with us? Who voted her in? What the fuck? What is going on with us, man? This is what we doing? I'm just saying, just let me know so I can be ready. Because this is what we doing though, right? We voting in people that's not from here. Like, we putting immigrants in office and we letting them make decisions for us, right? That's what we doing. We letting immigrants come into office. They ain't even, how the fuck, they don't even know about anything that goes on here. She came. Bro, this shit is crazy. I just said it. I said, man, you follow the money, everybody's going to go down. Everybody's going to go down.
Seem a little less welcoming these days, but maybe you guys should start leering exactly why that is. Again, I'm not even trying to sound mean, but I don't exactly go around Mogadishu telling them that they're losing their Somaliness. You know what I mean?
Exactly. How could she fucking even come here and speak? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. How can she even? Bro, man, this shit is so ridiculous. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't even think we got control of the country no more. I don't think we have control of this country. I think immigrants got control of it. Somebody else do, besides the people that's here and from here, can't. If this shit can happen.
Sarah West last week decided they got it wrong.
You think you're shocked? Listen to one of the jurors who actually decided this case.
I am shocked. I'm shocked based off of all of the evidence that was presented to us and the obvious guilt that we saw based off of the said evidence. It was not a difficult decision whatsoever. The deliberation took probably 4 hours at most. Based off of the state's evidence that was presented, I was beyond a reasonable doubt.
Tell me this ruling is not going to hold up. Now, the AG's office, they've already filed an appeal, which means the Minnesota Court of Appeals will review this, which could take months. And while that drags on, U.S. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, she's openly admitting her allegiance is not with the United States of America.
waan ahay gabar Mareykanka laga doortay oo Congress-ka Mareykanka ku jirto laakiin waxaan ahay gabar Soomaaliyeed gabar idinku jinsi ah gabar idinku af ah gabar idinku diin ah oo ahade qof iyadoo da'yar wadankeedii laga kaxeeyay wili xiise u qabto in maalin wadankeedii ay ku noolaato oo dadkeedii wax ay la wadaagto marka alxamdulilah waxaan rajaynayaa aniga iyo ilmahayga in aan hadde ku barbaariyo iyagana ilmahooda ay ku barbaariyaan dhulkii aniga aan ku soo koray taasna haddii ay suurtagelayso waa hadde shaqo badan inaan wada qabanaa hadduu ilaahay yiraahdo.
I guarantee you she's the ringleader in a lot of this. I mean, she openly admits she doesn't see herself as American at all, but as Somali, and actually says she wants to move back home to raise her kids there. So tell me, how on earth are we letting someone who rejects America represent the very people she refuses to call her own? And it doesn't stop there. Every major Somali fraud ring is targeting Minnesota, and by extension, every single taxpayer in this country. This is the consequence of letting a culture that is built on corruption, violence, and piracy take root on American soil.
Sarah West.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to our white people, y'all. They not the same no more. They like, a lot of them will support immigrants more than they support Black Americans, which is just crazy. Which is just crazy as shit. You know, a lot of them is changing and they starting to say shit about it, but at the same time, it's like, y'all support this shit and be cool with this. And you know, if it was the other way around, if it was one of us, y'all know, like, y'all is not gonna support that shit. And y'all, if Jasmine Crockett, right, would have acted like her family, you know, she like was immigrants, I guarantee you she would have won. But no, she was talking like a black lady. You feel me? They didn't like that shit. Kamala, yeah, she was talking like she was black. They didn't like that shit. She should have hid that. She should have hid that greens and all that shit. She should have hid that shit. If she would have acted like she was Indian, if she would have stayed with the Indian, she probably would have won. I'm just saying. They probably would have voted for her. But she coming in saying she black, you know, because Obama was like, he wasn't black. See, Kamala tried to talk black. Obama just talked the way he talked. You know, he just had a cool swag and everything. But Kamala, yeah, when she started trying to put on that black face, oh no, you're out of here. You're done. America doesn't like black people like that to where they gonna just let them. If you African or you Somalian or you're an immigrant, oh yeah, they gonna root for you. It's crazy because when you think about it, that's how everybody was programmed to be. Like over time, this is how it was when they brought the immigrants in order to try to replace us or basically be bigger than us. It shaped everybody to be that way, to accept immigrants over the blacks that were here. And then that's why I said when they came in, they gave them the white privilege. They gave them the white card. They didn't give us the white card. They gave them the white privilege. They didn't give that shit to us though. They made sure we wasn't, yeah, white card, yeah, it's revoked. Like Bill Cosby, Puff Daddy, it's a couple people out there, you feel me, that thought they had the white card, and it was like, your shit got revoked, lock your ass up. We making you look like you ain't shit. You feel me? Like, period, point blank. Immigrants, though, I don't know why they get a pass, bruh. That shit is wild. I don't give a fuck. You in office, I don't care what you doing. What you doing? If you committing fraud, you doing anything wrong, your ass should be in jail. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be in office if you're an immigrant. Like, how can you come over from another country? I don't care if you was here 2 years. There's no way within a year or 2 years you're going to learn all the laws or you're going to learn everything about this place. I don't give a fuck if you was here for 20 years. You still not going to understand it. Your place you understand. How come you didn't run for governor or mayor or none of that shit in your country? Like, why you didn't do that over there? But you come here and you do it, and then what do you start doing? You start looking out for your people. You start helping more of your people come over here. You start passing laws in order to make it easier and better for your people, like the Muhammad dude that tried to change his Muhammad name, but he's doing the same thing. Hey, we need to put $100 million aside for Somali businesses. He's Somali. Duh. Yes, he's gonna do that. He's gonna back his people. They've been doing this shit for so long, bro. I'm telling you, man, I'll be glad when we as a people wake all the way up to all the bullshit. Because all of it is bullshit. All of it. They have us following this, all these government fucking, you got Republican and all that bullshit, bro. This shit never was for us. That's why you don't see us in it. Like, how it's going to be for us and one of us ain't up there speaking for us? How can anybody in office speak for black people if they are not FBA or they're not Black American? Like, we gotta go and speak when these certain things happen. We gotta go and speak for ourselves because these motherfuckers ain't gonna speak for us. Just like Kamala, even when she said if she run this time, oh yeah, I'll pass that, I'll do this, but you gotta understand, I can't say I will just do it for Black Americans, because if I do it for Black Americans, it's gonna mean it's gonna work for all these other people too. Like, what the fuck? Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, why are we trusting these people? Why do we give these people any of our time? Why are we running behind these people? I don't give a fuck about their lifestyle. I don't care about where they from. I don't care about none of that shit. None of that, because it don't work for me. Never has, never will. I never depended on them trying to help any law, pass any laws, or do anything for me. I never worried about it. As soon as I start getting into it and I'm looking at it and I'm going, this probably why. This probably why. We always been for ourselves, bro. We for ourselves. We got to stay helping ourselves and straight fend for ourselves, because ain't nobody, they will let them in before they let us in. That's the crazy thing I can't understand. They gonna let them in before they let us in. And then they gonna let them motherfuckers speak for us. They get in office, they don't say nothing about us. All they speak on is they people. Everybody that jump in office, they speak on they people. Black Americans is like, nah. You feel me? I'm going to do this for my people, and, I'm going to make sure that they have better this and better that. They don't do that for us, bro. It's like, it's the wildest thing. And I didn't make the shit up. This is just what the fuck it is, and we ain't realized it yet. Like, we ain't seen it yet. Like, the last person, I'm going to tell you, the last person that, our black people, our your parents, my parents, grandparents, who's the only president that they ever talked about that ever did anything for us. Yeah, I'm wait till somebody posts it out there. It's only one that you hear old black folks talk about, and they say there'll never be another one. And they seen that he was for us, and they knocked him off. They hurried up and got him up out of there. Fast, quick, fast, and hurry. And the FBI knew everything that happened with that. They knew everything. JFK. You feel me? JFK. And I don't even know what he did. But when I hear my parents and them and my grandpa hear old folks talk about him, they had talk about him like he was a shit. And they always say, it'll never be another one. And it hasn't. It hasn't. Ronald Reagan, the war on drugs. Every president tried to do something in order to attack us in one way or another. That's how it was always programmed from the beginning, from when we first really even broke free. It was always made to go against us and oppose us and keep us in a certain position. And then the privilege, the white privilege, was given to immigrants when they came over. You know why? Because they were treated like white folks. They was giving money. You feel me? They was giving good credit. They was giving all the shit. You feel me? And they was taking it. They was taking it and looking at us like you can't make it. Bitch, I can't make it because they giving the shit to you. Because they don't like me for some reason. I don't know why. I've been here all this time. I've been here all this time. They don't like me. They still don't. But I'm cool with it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't like me. Don't like us. That is cool. It's good. It's good. I'm just saying I notice it. I've been noticing it for a long while. I just never cared. It didn't stop me from doing anything. But I can't wait till one of us actually get up in there to really see how shit is ran and how shit goes. Not these fake motherfuckers, Al Sharpton and these other Jesse Jackson and all that shit. No, we need a real black person in there. We need a nigga in there. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna hold you. We don't need no black man in there. No, fuck that. We need a nigga in there that'll speak his mind, not hold back, not play by their rules. We need a real nigga in office. I hate to say it. So anybody, any nigga. Kanye. I'll take Kanye. Fuck it. You feel me? Anybody black. Like I don't want no black person, no black American that's already, because sometimes they just be, I don't know, some Pan-African, I don't know, some old weird shit to where they, they really still look out for others faster than they'll look out for their own people. Like that. Or I'll say it like that. We don't need nobody. We need somebody that's going to look out. Yes, exactly. Straight black that stand on business. Not that bullshit. Oh, well, we're going to do this in order to help. No, we need a motherfucker in there that's going to point directly at us and say, hey, they ain't did shit for y'all in so long. I'm going to make sure this and this happen for y'all. And they go, well, what about the fuck them? We not talking about them because that's how they do us. When they say, oh, we going to do this we going to reparations for Somalia. And if we go, reparations for Somalians for what they went through with ICE, if we say that's some bullshit, oh, that's y'all problem and this and that. No, we need a motherfucker to get in there and be like, hey, man, fuck everybody else. That's how they do us. Fuck everybody else. What about these people? No, fuck them people. We ain't talking about them. We already helped them. We helped every goddamn body. But the people that's been here that helped build this shit, we ain't never helped them. Like, when did we help them? Oh, shit. We haven't. We need to do something. We need somebody real in office, though. Like, I ain't gonna hold you because this shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. It give me a brain headache every time I do these videos because I'm going, damn, I was in the psychedelic world for so long, I wasn't even paying attention to none of this shit. I was just, I was traveling into other dimensions and shit, and I get back from my travels, and I'm like going, damn, this is what's been going on? Like, god damn, this shit is just ridiculous, bro. It's hella ridiculous. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna end the video with that. I thank y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and I'm gonna try to come back if I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just like mind blown. This shit is ridiculous, bro. We just need somebody that's really gonna just like put us first. Cause Ilhan Omar, she gonna put her people first. You feel me? Any one of them Somalis, even the Africans that be in office, they gonna put their people first. Like we need somebody that will put us first. Like, what the fuck? Like, is that a hard thing to do? Like, we've been, everything it's weird. This the part that I think I don't like, is the fact that everything that they're going through, we've been through it already. Thanks for subscribing, bro, Vince. Everything that they're going through, we went through it already. We've been through it. But it's crazy, right? Because when we talk about what we went through as a people, they try to make it seem like it didn't happen. They try to like belittle us, you know, because we talking about it. But now when they are going through the same things, the shit they're going through, they try to make it seem like it's a big deal. Like, this is what I don't understand. This shows you how racist our country is that when these people go through things that we went through, you know, they, well, you don't understand. They was kicking in, they kicked in somebody's door. You know how many doors of ours been kicked in? You know how many of our people been shot, dragged off, took to jail? Like, dude, we didn't even make it to the jail half the time. We was done in, unalived on the way. But if we bring that up, it's something wrong. I said that's when you know motherfuckers be racist, is when you bring up shit that happened to your people and they try to downplay it and try to make it seem like, oh, well, you know, we got to move on. And it's like, wait, but now this happening to them, you ain't saying move on. You ready to fucking put up, they done stole 9 billion, 8 billion. You ready to put up another 100 million just to save them from falling from they fraud shit they did. That has never happened to us. We ain't never, man, what the never. This shit is some bullshit. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is not real. It can't be. It can't be real, because it's like, I say this time and time again. I said, some of these motherfuckers is Neanderthals, period, point blank. Some of these people is Neanderthals, NPCs. I don't know what the fuck to call them, because the program that they working on is it can't be, you can't believe that that's what it is. You can't believe in your mind that that's okay. Like, you can't. If you believe this shit is okay right now, bro, something got to be wrong with you. It has to be. It has to be something wrong with you. If all this shit that's going on, nobody's been arrested, nobody's been taken to jail, it's got to be something wrong. Because I'm telling you, you can't go in a bank and accidentally try to cash a check that's a fraud. You're going to get locked up. You can't right now commit welfare fraud for over $20. You're going to get your ass locked up. But you mean to tell me, I just said this the other day, I said, when I went to jail and I seen that dude get 25 years to life for crack rock, and then he only had probably $30, $40 of crack. And then I seen the Paisa come through who got caught with 10 keys, 12 keys of cocaine and got out and got probation. I said, they've been doing this shit for so long, bro. They've been running the same game. And I'm just glad we see it now. I'm glad we're starting to see it and wake up to it and go, okay, yeah, we need to pull it back. Fuck the Democrats, fuck the Republicans. We need to pull it back from everybody. And we need to kind of just sort of watch. I wonder what would actually happen if we did pull back. If we pulled all the way back, we didn't vote. Fuck it. We ain't voting for none of these motherfuckers. Fuck all of them. I wonder what would happen. I guarantee you the true colors would show. I guarantee you a lot of shit will come out of the woodworks that we will see, and we will go, God damn. They've been playing us anyway. Whether we in the game or out the game, you feel me? They own us. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. But on that note, they got laws to justify the injustice for real. No, they do. You got to understand, bro. They've been working on these laws against us to get them, to tune them just right for how long? Since the beginning. Since they started writing them up. When they wrote a lot of the laws, they wasn't for us. They was going against us. They was trying to keep us in shackles. But they got smart because they said, We don't even gotta, I'm telling you, look, the elephant, right? What they do, they put the big chain on the elephant. They chain it up for a certain period of time. The elephant find out it can't break out of that lace that's tied around its ankle. The elephant find out it cannot break that chain. After a while, the elephant stops trying to break that chain. And then what they do, they go get a small ass rope and they tie it around the ankle and they tie him down with a rope. Now the elephant think he can't break that rope. This is what they did to us. They locked us in chains first. Then after that, now it's a mental thing. They chained us up. We mentally chained to this shit. And I think that's the part that we don't understand. It's like no matter how you try to get around it or think outside of it, you cannot. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. You can't get out of that understanding that you even have with this system and the way this system works. Because it don't matter. Like the system was created to give you 5 different understandings, right? Here go 5 different understandings. Choose one. And you go, okay, well, I choose that one. Bitch, you still in it. Soon as you choose any one of them, you're still in it. You're still a part of it. So you think they care what choice you make? You're still playing the game. They don't care about what choice you make. They're just hoping you choose one. They'll just choose one. It was like on Shrek. On Shrek, remember when I forgot, Rumpelstiltskin tried to get him to sign the contract? He didn't care about nothing. He's just like, everything he did, man, just sign it. Remember his feet came through bust through his shoes and start fucking scratching the ground. Just sign it. They just need you to pick one side. It don't matter what side you pick. It don't matter. As long as you playing the game, pick a side. Hey, here goes, look, choose a card. You feel me? That's how the fucking magicians get you. Choose a card. You feel me? Like, they just need you to choose one side. As soon as you choose, they got you. You locked back in the game. You locked in the shit. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Choose a card. Choose a card, all right? I'm telling you. Hey, you locked in the shit. You don't even know you locked in it. And I said, damn, I guess it take for you to actually step all the way outside of it to actually see the trap and go, God dang, man, they've been having us like this for so long. Like, they don't even got to control us no more. It's like, it's embedded in us to be under control already, to where our parents taught us how to be controlled. Because they was taught how to be controlled by their grandparents, who was taught how to be controlled by their grandparents, who was taught how to be controlled by their parents, and so on and so on. It's like almost like, it's like the elephant that I was talking about being chained up, and then they put him on the rope. Now when that elephant has a baby, that baby is born into slavery too. Now the mother elephant moves around like a slave and shows the child that it is a slave also. It is in there also. So now it don't have to train the baby. It don't have to put a chain on the baby, because the baby's going to follow whatever the mother does. And the mother already think it's locked up with the rope. Now the rope turned into a chain. So now the elephant already believed that it can't get away. It can't do nothing. So now when it had a baby, it get a baby the same vibes. And like, that's us, I feel like at times. It's like our parents locked us into this thing because they had their different beliefs, because they got them from our grandparents who was locked into it also. So it's like, it's just been passed down all the way down. Then it get to us and we still in it. But it's crazy because now we're breaking that shit. Like, little by little, we're breaking up out of it, and we going, wait, what the fuck this whole time? Like, man, I've been playing. What the hell am I doing? We basically getting up out of it now. That's what I feel like. And I feel like our children is the ones who just breaking it all the way up, man. Hey, he said, real talk. Keep up the good work, bro. I'm telling you, bro, look, just in my dived in on psychedelics so much. I done seen so much and got a whole better understanding of everything and the way everything works and what's going on. It's like, so as soon as I look at it, you can see the game in it, bro. But I just feel like they've been having us locked down for too long. And now I think that's why, you know, I think we didn't understand our power, our you know, that soul thing that we have, that power that we have in there. Like, and now we're really starting to see it, because now we seeing, since we got introduced to the whole world, now, you know, you got all these little kids and these youngsters coming up, they trying to be like what we are. Like, we seeing it like, hold on, bro, we actually got too much power. That's the problem. We didn't even have to have control to have the power. Like, if you get what I'm saying, we didn't have to have control to have the power. Like, we had the power always to where we can influence the whole world, but we never had the power in order to build our own shit and keep our own shit together, because they won't let us have that. That's the one thing that they trying to keep us away from, but they can't hold on no more. Like, they can't stop it now. It's like, it's happening now. It's happening, and I'm glad that we catching up. But on that note, I gotta go, though. I gotta go, because I'll be fucking in here talking forever going off. But I thank y'all for watching. And this time, I'm gonna come back this time for sure. You feel me? Because I got another one I want to do. But yesterday, my son got hurt, and, you know, a lot of things happened. But I'll be back for sure before tonight. And I thank y'all for watching. And peace, man. Peace. Just peace out, man. Watch yourself. Be careful. I'm telling you, look, I ain't gonna say be careful. This is what I'm gonna say. Sit back and start watching nowadays. Like, just watch everything going on and try to just see it. See the play. Like, watch it. Just sit back and watch it. Don't even try to, like, because it's crazy, right? This is one thing that we need to know as a people. As a people, we need to know the thoughts that we have are programs in themselves. So every time something happens, we're programmed to think or to be a certain way. If you think I'm lying, start sitting back and watch stuff happen and watch how your body react to what you're seeing. Just sit back and watch how your body reacts to if somebody getting jumped, if this is happening to a girl, or if something wrong is happening, if something good is happening. Your body is already trained to react to everything that goes on. It's already trained, meaning you was already programmed to act a certain way. No matter what happened, you were programmed to get angry at this situation, or to, you know, fall in love with that situation. You was always and then once you start realizing, because now when you seeing stuff, it's creating different emotions and different feelings. That's why I say everything is spiritual. It's creating the different emotions and the different feelings within you. After you recognize that, go sit back and find out where the fuck they coming from. Why, when somebody say that, why do I get this feeling? Why, when somebody do that, why do I get this feeling? And start paying attention to this shit, bro, because they trained us. We don't need to worry about what the fuck everybody else is doing to be real about it. Start understanding and seeing how you was trained to be a certain way and why you that way. Where did you even get the training from to be who you are and what you are today? Who taught you that? Who showed you to be a Republican, to be a Democrat? Who showed you to be all these things and get hyped up about all these things that they told you to be? Go back and just start paying attention and watch. It ain't going to take anything to really happen. It's going to take you to see something, and then watch what thoughts get thrown into your mind about certain situations. It'll fuck you up, because a lot of times when we seeing something or we watching shit happen, we just automatically, like, you already trained to automatically feel a certain way or go about it a certain way. Now sit back and watch and go, oh wait, hold on, why am I getting mad about that? Like, why do I feel this way when this happens? Where did I get that from? Who did I pick that up from? Because this is what we do as reflections. We go out, we get taught all these different things of ways to be and to look at the world, and then we reflect it out to everybody else. I'm just saying, start paying attention. I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. You'll go, God damn, I never would have thought I would have thought that. I never would have thought that I would have put forth that feeling or that emotion in that situation right there. And I think that's the biggest thing, that, you know, us paying attention to ourselves, bro, paying attention to yourself, why you feel, why you think, why you do the things that you do. And then once you realize that and you see your actions and how your mind, how they program your mind to think certain ways and be certain ways, then you'll start to understand how everybody else is working, because they're already programmed. You got to break your programming. We can't break theirs. You got to break your programming first. First, you got to break your programming. Once you break your programming, then you can see it. Now, every time something happening, you can see the program and you going, what the fuck? And you can see the other people acting it out, like NPCs or something. Like, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. It's weird as shit. That's why they be like, we living in an illusion. We just got to be a fairy tale. This shit can't be true. It got to be a cartoon or something. Yeah, because it is. It is. And I'm just saying, this is some of the best days, though, at the same time. But peace out.